Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 8 trades. Today's date is September the 6th and I'm using my brand new Mega Scalper trading system. This system has the scalper, that's this moving average, changes from red to blue. It also has the arrows, they're called the super signal indicator. And you will get an audio sound and a pop-up box like you see right here. It'll give an audio sound, the box suggesting to buy or sell. Now every morning at 6 o'clock I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments, and I'm looking at my daily trade plan. And on this particular day, there is very high impact news. It's called non-farm payroll. Here it is right here on the Forex Factory calendar, Friday, September the 6th at 8:30 a.m. right here. Non-farm payroll. It was negative, which means we're selling the USD. But just keep in mind that it will affect many different instruments. Trading is very difficult to begin with, and trading the news is even more difficult. But once you learn how to trade, this is what you want, is strong news to move the market, and that's what will give you a lot of pips and or ticks. So I took all the trades roughly, looks like between 7 and 7:30. They were all winners except for this top one, pound CAD. Even I do have some losing trades, but most of them turn into winners. And if I was paying a little bit more attention on this pound CAD, as I sold it and all the rest I bought, as you can clearly see, it did go down, and if I would have caught it in time, it would have turned into a winner, a nice winner down to here. But by the time I got to it, and that's the most difficult part when you're trading high impact news, is to do a bunch of trades and catch them all like on the right side of the trade. So, as I mentioned earlier, I also was looking at my daily trade plan. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. And this is an expert advisor analyzing the charts from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And within the comments here, it'll either say, look for bullish trades, bearish trades. Some of them will actually say preferred, and some will just, you're just waiting for clear direction. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, doesn't have to be this one, but after 20 years of trading, this one I find is the most accurate one. You still have to learn how to read it, understand it, and of course trade it. All the tools, you have to learn how to work the tools. So if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that is one good reason why you are struggling. If you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. Okay, let's take a look at these trades. First one, I sold it, pound CAD. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Now I did sell it, and at this point I was making, but not paying enough attention, which is very difficult to do when you're doing a lot of trades. I finally closed it out. At this point, losing, it looks like 42 pips. That's a negative 42. and I ended up losing $311. Now we can get into the winning trades. Next trade I did, Euro CAD. Here we go. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Wanted to be buying it. And I expect this to happen. Spike down, spike up. So, in theory, I could have sold it also. But I knew eventually, based on higher time frames, once it stabilizes, it was going to give me pips to the good. And at this point, I closed it out, locking in 22 pips, giving me $170. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro Yen. So let's see where I got in at. Also want to point out that this Mega Scalper uses Heikin-ashi candles on the top as opposed to the Japanese candlesticks. They are favorites of millions of traders around the world, as it will give a little bit more clarity if the market should be going down and or up. So took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out here again, just being happy. Looks like with 31 pips, paying out $223. Moving on to the next trade, futures, the Dow Jones, and as you can clearly see, the futures move a lot more and pay a lot more. So on this Dow Jones, drag and drop this up. Scalper was blue, and I teach how to trade this way. So from here to here, this is the pullback, and I knew the scalper here was telling me it's going to go up, and that's exactly why I bought it. So I took the money, divided it by 5, as it pays $5 for each tick. Calculator says it should be 68. So let's go and look for those 68 ticks. There it is right there, 68 ticks, paying out $340. Moving on to the next trade, Euro dollar, and if you remember from the calendar, said we're selling the USD, so that means the Euro dollar, because the USD is on the right hand side. So if we're selling the USD, that means the Euro dollar should be going up. So let's go and run a check on that, the Euro dollar, drag and drop this up. So after the high impact news, or actually during the high impact news, it spiked down, and like the news calendar said, that the Euro dollar should be going up, and up it went. And it does pay $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, easy to see that this should be 36 pips. There it is right there, 36 pips, paying out $360. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Russell. Now on this Russell, Russell pays $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, easy to see that this should be 78 ticks. So let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So here we go, got in at this little cursor right here, and we're looking for 78. So here we go, locking in. There it is right there, 78 ticks, paying out $780. Moving on to the next trade, which is the S&P 500. Now in this S&P 500, does pay $5 for each tick, so I took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says it should be 167 ticks, so just going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So I wanted to be buying it. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal was back here. So I took the trade at this point. I was actually just trading the pullback and whatever else I can get. So here we go, got in at this point, And what I say, 167. There it is right there. 167 ticks, paying out $837. So let's move on to the next trade, which is the NASDAQ. Here we go. Running a check on this NASDAQ. So drag and drop this up. Now the NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick. So I took the money and divided by 20. Calculator says it's approximately 87 ticks. So again, trading the pullback. Scalper was blue. So getting in at this cursor right here. And I eventually closed it out at this point. I'm looking for, as soon as it locks it in, my mouse is acting up a bit here. Try that again. Got in at this cursor right here. So getting in at this cursor, closing it out here, we're looking for 87. There it is right there. Remove the last two digits, so it's 87 ticks, paying out $1,750. So another great day of trading using my Mega Scalper. Brand new system, works great. And I added up all the pips and the ticks. Grand total came to 447, and all of those pips and ticks paid out $4,150. So if your system's not producing like my Mega Scalper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. Now, if you have any questions or you want to buy anything at all, simple, just get in contact with me. And to do that, all you have to do is look right below this video. In the description, you'll see a banner, the word more. Just click anywhere in that area. Another window will open. You'll get my contact information plus a lot of other information. Now, you can pick up the phone and call me directly. And one thing that I highly recommend is that if you ever buy anything from anybody, make sure you can pick up the phone and call the person who's not only selling it, but who's actually trading it. Because a lot of people who are selling, they don't trade, they just sell. So I'm a trader. I learned how to trade, and now I also build systems. And if you have any questions regarding any of my products, I can answer all your questions in free support. Remember, when you buy from me, I do give free support. After all, you're probably going to have some questions. And what good is it buying something and you cannot ask anybody? Because nobody really knows, the answers unless they are actually trading the system. Please keep that in mind. Now, if you live too far, you can send me an email. And of course, I really do prefer Skype. I made a link. Quite simple. All you got to do is click on the link. We'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype, I should be able to answer most of your questions. Also in the description, you'll find 4 different packages. And just to let you know, you will be needing a lot of education to succeed at trading. So there's 4 packages. I do charge $250 for each package. Now I do have a special offer. If you buy 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other 2 packages for free. And of course, I do have other bundles and packages where I offer a 50% discount. Now, if you want to know what those packages are, well, just leave your name and email address, and then at that point not only will I put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips, but I can also send you more packages that have a 50% discount. So it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.